In a bustling metropolis of 25 million people, you're about to meet four Australians. They are the Fantastic Four. On a warm night in Shanghai, the hottest ticket in town. It's awards night for the premier hotels and restaurants in China's biggest city. In the crowd are millionaires, billionaires, influencers and investors, top chefs, hoteliers, sommeliers. There's music and dancing and award after award. And throughout it all, taking centre stage, is Heidi Dugan.
Heidi Dugan is incredible.
Is she a star here?
She's a star. She's a superstar.
But Heidi is not without her co-stars. Across town we meet Craig Willis.
Craig invented high-quality cuisine in Shanghai. He was the first of his craft. Before all these Michelin star chefs came, Craig Willis was setting up these businesses.
On the Bund, overlooking the river, we find George Wee.
I'm blessed to be here because I'm, I guess, Asian by heritage, but proudly Australian.
And back at the awards, putting his best foot forward, Matthew Cooper.
What would you say to Australians thinking of coming here either to visit or to work or build a business?
What are you waiting for?
They are mates, mentors and masters of their very successful domains. Comrades whose knowledge, experience and wisdom is paving the way for the next generation of Aussies breaking into China. Welcome to the big picture as we and they look towards 2035.
Stories are always what people love, and the Chinese are no exception. It's about those stories that the Australian has, right? Yeah. Like your story, like my story, that's what they want to share. I remember when my TV show, I was the first host to be fully pregnant on a TV show. Up until week before I was actually giving birth, and then the next show I came back with my babies in my hand, you know, and they, like, people to this day are like, oh my God, like, I remember when you were pregnant, I remember when you brought your daughter on the show, when you brought your son. It's those stories, it's those touching things that people love.
Well, you know, it's quite the sequel.
True.
And Heidi Dugan is quite the woman. Her achievements are as many as her roles. This Queenslander first came to China nearly 30 years ago. She was studying international trade, wanted to be an actress, and ended up becoming the first foreign host on Chinese TV. Her long-running cooking show, You Are the Chef, not only drew millions of viewers, but changed the Chinese palate, introducing them to Western food.
How to create dishes using lobster.
Heidi married her Chinese kung fu teacher, had 2 kids, has 300,000 followers on social media, is Queensland's global ambassador, and now heads the Australian Chamber of Commerce in Shanghai.
Heidi, welcome. You know, on the way here, we were thinking to ourselves, are you the busiest woman in China?
You know, everyone thinks I'm really busy, but I'm incredibly good at delegating and getting amazing teams to do what they're really good at, and then I sit back and let them do it. So I'm very much strategy, investment, that side of things. So I'm not as busy as you think I am.
Well, it looks from the outside that you are.
Yeah.
Heidi may appear fearless, but the truth is she knows too well the fear and trepidation that comes when businesses decide to take the plunge into super competitive Shanghai, which is why her advice, based on years of experience, is so sought after by Australians, including the CEOs of some of our biggest companies. All asking themselves, are the rewards worth the risks?
I think when any opportunity is in front of you, if you think it's the right thing, you've just got to follow your instinct, but you do have to commit. This is a market you cannot dabble in.
Yeah, don't dip your toe in.
And financially.
Dive in.
Yes, exactly. Dive in. And that also means financially. You know, just because it's a big market, you know, people think, oh, if I just get that 1%. it's an expensive market as well to get into. You know, this is how much money do we need to make sure that we can do this for 18 months to 2 years and not really make much money in that? How much commitment have we got? I mean, you've got companies like Blue Scope that have been here for years and years and years, and there's absolute commitment. ANZ's another one. You know, a lot of the other banks pulled out. Commitment. We're here.
Yeah.
We're here. We're going to stay. And when the Chinese hear that, they back it. They love that. You know, that they go, you know, this company wants to be part of this culture, and then they'll support it.
Heidi's not only talking the talk, but walking the walk. She's just set up a new business, an organic skincare range.
Well, you know, I of course love, like any woman loves beauty, and so we've got our skincare range, Organic Island. It's 100% produced in Australia, and it's all organic, and it's all about sort of like the efficacy of the products, making sure that they actually work, but really just luxurious Australian products.
This is the product that everyone is raving about. It's vitamin C, and what I love about it is when you put it on, you have an instant glow. It's amazing. And the other thing is, because we use the Australian Kakadu plum as one of the main ingredients, which is super high in vitamin C. And, you know, like I'm 100 years old, so look what...
You don't look it.
So, yeah.
That's the skincare.
No, but it's just, you know, I'm all about the glow and about that holiday feeling and things like that, and that's what the products are really based on.
When Heidi's not selling her own products, she's selling and supporting other Australian success stories. There are 100,000 restaurants in Shanghai, but only one Mr. Willis.
So we're now on the way to Mr. Willis, which is actually in the French concession area. And my goodness, if you get to taste his food, you'll be blown away.
And there he is, in the French concession, an Aussie on his bike. They're quite the sight. Craig cycling and Heidi all a twirl. They've known each other for ages, but each visit seems like the first.
It's a little walk up the stairs, but it's worth it. So this whole building has got restaurants all through it. We've got Me Tai here, and then the wonderful Mr. Willis. You ready? Let's go. Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Craig Willis is the founder and genius behind Mr. Willis. For 25 years, his award-winning restaurant has been serving only the highest quality Australian and Chinese produce. An unbeatable combination, especially when the steak hits the plate, or in this case, the grill. It's Australian Angus beef, cooked with care by Craig. After resting, it's time for tasting.
Yeah.
Right, we've been smoking and cooking, and we're all ready for you.
That looks so good. And are we going to accompany that with the salad?
Would you like some salad?
Yes, I would. I'm a big meat eater, but...
Just a nice little bit of rocket and fresh fig and dry fig.
This looks so good. My God. Okay, so how long did you cook this?
It's not about how long. You get the outside nice.
Yep.
And then we let it rest for about 10-15 minutes. Took probably 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so slowly. Slow cooking is the best cooking.
So this is Angus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it good?
It's... Oh, there's so much flavour.
Craig is a man who knows his meat and his chicken, pork, seafood, vegetables, herbs, and just about every other ingredient in the kitchen. As a young boy growing up in country New South Wales, he loved watching his mum deliver delicious home cooking to their family. Those early lessons turned the doting son into a sensational chef. So I just had to ask,
How do you cook the perfect steak?
The perfect steak?
The perfect steak, like the one you cooked today.
Slowly so that you get time to caramelize the outside, get it crusty, for everything to warm up. And you know, you can only do it once, same like with a piece of fish. The heat goes through to the middle, and at that point,
That's it.
it's ready.
Smokiness?
A little bit of smoke. I like wood smoke.
And the seasoning?
Just salt.
Just salt?
Yeah. Put a bit of pepper, fresh pepper at the end.
It's like crispy on the outside, soft in the middle, juicy. It's got so much flavour. You only use salt,
Salt and pepper at the end. Yeah.
but it's amazing actually how much flavour. Like you'd almost think that you've put herbs and different flavours in to get that, and that's just from
That's
the
from
aging.
what they've eaten, isn't it? Like, you know, you are what you eat. So
Yep.
the grasslands, the grain feeding, but it's not just grain, it's a whole mix of really beautiful food. Like, we could eat it. It's so delicious.
Yeah. So we were talking about this. Everyone sort of understands about wine and different regions, different flavours for the grapes, but that is 100% what's happening with beef, right?
So you're getting
all meat.
flavor profile, you're getting origin, you're getting type of cattle like Angus or Wagyu.
Yeah.
Then you're getting cuts, and like it's so much more specific than just saying it's beef. Like
Yeah.
it's amazing.
And do you think that your Chinese clientele understand the different flavour profiles?
They know it better than us.
Yeah.
So, you know, there was a time where I changed the beef down a whole grade, you know, tried to sell at a different price point. They just disappeared. They knew straight away that it wasn't the
Wow.
quality that they were getting before.
Yeah.
Very aware about food and quality and price.
And of course, if you want the best steak in town, this is the place to come.
Of course, yes. The only place.
The only place. Well, I tell you
Yeah.
what, it tastes absolutely amazing.
Before he came to Shanghai, Craig rose to the literal top of his profession, becoming head chef of the Summit restaurant in Sydney. But Craig yearned for other mountains to climb. So 30 years ago, when he was 36, he left Australia to make the great leap forward into China.
So I put everything on the line and brought all my money from Australia. And
That's a big thing to do.
yeah, exactly.
With all his money invested and little left to live on, he had to borrow from friends just to put food on his own table. But together, with a supportive Chinese business partner, Craig persevered. His first night brought just one customer, but soon more followed. And then came the reviews, great reviews, until one day, Craig finally knew.
This is going to work.
Well, the thing is that you mentioned today, Heidi, in our other chat, that if you're going to commit, you got to commit.
And this
that,
is a
that
great
seems to be an example.
Yeah, a commit, because, you know, almost you burn the bridge.
Yeah.
There's no way back. And so what happens is you really push forward. But, and I say, you know, about that 101 business, but that's what people do in Australia.
Yeah.
You know, when they're opening a company, they put their house on the line, they do that. And that's what I'm not saying I want you to put your house on the line, but I want to see that commitment that you would do and put in Australia when you come also into this market, because that's what it takes.
Yeah. How proud are you of Craig?
I'm so proud. And you know,
That's the one.
Why does it make you emotional?
you know, he is like home. He's, you know, what I think what he has done for the Australian community, for Chinese people to understand Australian food and the quality that we've got, I don't believe anyone has done it like him. He is a friend to Australia. No matter where he goes, he represents the best of us.
You all seem very collegiate. There's a lot of Australians coming over here.
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't appear to be that competitive. You're here to root for Aussies doing well.
Yeah.
Would that be correct?
Absolutely. Australians have this unique sort of passion, I think, for life, and we're in a really good place to be able to do super well here in China.
China feeds you, and it never stays still, and it moves. You can go home for a week and come back and everything's changed.
Yeah. Is that exciting, or can it become wearing or scary?
It's always exciting.
Yeah.
From the air, there are few more impressive sights than the Yangtze River flowing languidly past Shanghai's bustling Bund. Among the historic buildings on its banks is a landmark hotel, the grand dame of them all.
I don't know if there is a hotel like this anywhere in the world. Is there?
Well, it's the most iconic in China. I think it can stand with the best in Europe. But where I would think, haven't aged is the service culture. We live and die by it.
Okay, would you mind doing the clapperboard?
Okay.
And you can go action.
Is there a trick to this? Or?
Yes, hold it up to your face.
Okay.
Look at the camera.
Look at the camera with a smile and just go.
And go action.
Action. That's cool.
That's one of the best clapperboards we've ever had.
Oh.
We've got thunder. It's portentous.
The gods of war may have sent thunder, but George Wee is a man of peace. George is General Manager of Shanghai's magnificent and majestic Fairmont Peace Hotel.
Does it ever feel like a job working here for you?
Not when you love what you're doing and when you are in this space, in this hotel. I mean, you walk through the lobby, it is the epitome of Art Deco, right? And yeah, I'm truly blessed to work in a place like this. As a luxury hotelier, it's definitely on my bucket list. I think it's one of a kind.
In what way is it one of a kind for you?
Well, the location is A1 triple plus.
Yeah.
You can't find a better place than this in the best city in China, Shanghai. And it's right on the waterfront, on the Bund. The history is just amazing.
Well, imagine the conversations is in this room.
Yeah.
Just this room alone. What is it, the Sassoon Suite?
Oh gosh, I wish I would be a fly on the wall because you can just imagine the good times and the not so good times. So that would be an amazing conversation that we could hear.
Well, who would have sat at that table behind you?
Charlie Chaplin, I think definitely be there.
Yeah.
Marlene Dietrich, the beautiful actress.
And who stayed in this room? Presidents?
For sure. I can't name names, but ex-President Obama, I guess I can do.
Well, you have named one name.
Yeah.
There's a wonderful photo of you and him.
Oh, you saw that? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a privilege. A privilege of my job. I don't just work in the beautiful place, iconic place, legendary place. I get to meet really special people.
What about your restaurants?
Dragon Phoenix. Oh man, if I own a restaurant, that's the restaurant I want. You know, I love Hong Kong, but people ask me, do you prefer Shanghai or Hong Kong?
The gods are speaking to us right now. We've got the thunder and lightning already giving its own
Rain
show.
and water is prosperity for Chinese. You picked the right moment.
Wow, look at it.
Look at that.
You can see the sun coming through.
Here is better because there's no raindrops on this glass here. Whoa, what a shot.
It's brilliant.
Huh? What a shot. You know, people say, hey, George, you work, it's like a museum, mate.
You're the curator of a museum?
Yeah, I can be a curator, but museums never make money.
You have to make a bit of money.
I have to make a lot of money. So that's the fun bit.
How's business? How is business?
Excellent.
It's on the way up again?
Year to year to year. Every year is better. Last year was our record year.
Yeah. How do you explain that? Because during the pandemic it was tough.
Okay, pandemic is one of a kind. You know, one of the first conversation I shall always remember was my owner saying to me, GM, don't worry. Tell your staff they're not going to be losing their jobs. We're not cutting the hours. We'll pull through together. Can you imagine that kind of conversation? It's really, really special.
Well, it's reassuring.
Well,
it gives you hope
it
that there's...
inspires us to work, to run faster,
Yeah.
to do more, to look after each other better.
Now, bright skies ahead. A lot of business coming here. A lot of Australians. Is this starting to be a hub for Australians as well?
Yes, I think it should be, because Aussies love China.
Last July, Anthony Albanese became the most recent Australian Prime Minister to visit, when he delivered a landmark speech in the grand surrounds of Peace Hall in the Peace Hotel. He came and spoke, and he had some reassuring words for both nations. Were you able to listen to what he said?
I was literally standing just facing him on the stage at the back of the room.
Yeah.
It was a great speech. A speech at the right time at the right place, because it's all about, doing more trade, doing more business, having better relationship with China.
Yeah.
And let's hope going to the future that this is going to be a sign of great, great things to come.
In fast-changing China, this hotel is an oasis of unchanging elegance. From elevators that transport you back in time, every twist and turn leads you somewhere special.
Where do I start? Where do I stop? There's so many special pockets in this place. But to me, to be able to walk on our room's corridor and look straight down, it's the epitome of Art Deco finesse. It is just classic, not overdone, just right. I love it.
But do you walk the corridors here and just go, wow, if the walls could talk?
All the time. The piece is very much about history, heritage, arts and culture.
The history is also represented by the fact that you have a very old jazz band who play here.
Oh man, now you got me talking.
They're the oldest continuous jazz band in the world. As much a part of the hotel as its Art Deco interiors and sublime cocktails.
The place is packed every night, and when you look around the room, like last time I was there with some guests, nearly half of them are foreigners. When you see these Shanghainese guys, average age around 80, playing, they just, emotionally you can just connect and visualize them taking you back to the 30s, 40s of old Shanghai. No place in the world can replicate that except the piece. That's why we are so lucky, so blessed. And as a hotelier, it's such an honor and privilege to be helming this hotel with such great history. All I've got to do is to get the people side right and really make sure people come and they feel, wow, this is a special hotel.
As the applause faded, I wondered where else in Shanghai could I find an Aussie as exuberant and exceptional and running a hotel as iconic and inspiring. And then, by George, I found Matthew.
When you're ready.
Okay.
Matthew Cooper.
Action.
Matthew is General Manager of the Kimpton Qiantang Hotel. It is a modern masterpiece.
I'm so proud of creating this hotel.
Yeah, and rightly so.
This hotel is something really special.
How special?
Look, it's designed around Shanghai history,
Yeah.
but in a modern take as well.
Matthew, thanks for having us in the hotel.
Oh, my pleasure.
And first of all, happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. I'm not sure I celebrate at this age, but...
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I do. I love my birthday. I was joking before. I love my birthday, and the reason I love my birthday is because the way it's celebrated by the team here.
They gave you a cake?
Yeah, they gave me a cake with my face on it in a cartoon emoji meme style, and flowers. And they don't have to. There's no expectation, and I feel a little bit ashamed that they do it. But I know it comes from a place of love.
As the Beatles sang, the love you give is equal to the love you get. And that formula is doing wonders at the Kimpton. How's business?
Oh, it's rocking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a day off.
You don't look too stressed by that.
Oh, listen, it's much easier to run a full hotel than it is an empty hotel, let me tell you.
Now, why are they coming here?
We personalise. Shall I be Australian?
Yeah, go for it.
So when you stay at this hotel, we work out which side of the bed you like to sleep on. So we turn down that side of the bed and make sure that you have the pillows that you want. The smell we put in the room, we ask you, what's your favourite perfume, and make that smell in your room before you get there. You know, we try and take it to the nth degree. We only have 143 rooms, so as a GM, I need to know every single guest by name as they walk in the door and what they like.
What about the rooms here?
I don't call them rooms, I call them residences. They're big, they're beautiful, you could live in them. But the best thing about this hotel's 100% occupancy and it feels like it's empty. It's a big building and a big residence. And we allow people to live in the hotel. So we say to people, you sleep in the room, but you live in the Kimpton. So, you know, when we were looking at the design of this hotel, our design muse, she was living in a library and it had a spiral staircase. So we replicated this spiral staircase. And look, it goes nowhere. It's artistic. But the view from up here is incredible. And you can imagine the number of Instagram shots. Actually, that's one interesting thing too. This hotel just got voted in the top 10 Instagram hotels in the world. And you can imagine every bride in Shanghai wants to get their photo. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Heidi Dugan, I'm being filmed right now. I have to call you back.
Say hello to Heidi.
Well, I look around here and I see this impressive space, this massive staircase, this extraordinary, I don't even know what you call it. It's like a furnace.
It's a brewery, actually.
Is it a brewery?
Yeah, it's a distillery.
And books over there and a view to die for over there. And this is just one of the rooms.
Yes.
This is that lux life, so nice. Luxury.
Okay, I'm bringing up to my favorite part of the entire hotel. This is our incredible infinity pool. So if you look at the view, it's incredible. And best of all, this is a VIK, very important kid. In the pool, this young lady's a hotel guest and she's got the entire Kimpton pool to herself. So.
Well, that river is very much the beating heart of Shanghai. How much does it mean to you?
It means a lot because, to be honest with you, 20 years ago, this side of the river, there was nothing here.
Right.
This side of the river represents what is great about China and why I love being here. You know, 20 years ago, this was farmland. This was literally nothing here. And now this is another downtown. And the view of Shanghai that people see of the tall buildings and, you know, it's iconic, it's a postcard, but it didn't exist 18 years ago. It was literally a farm.
And that pace of change, is that invigorating or is it scary?
It's a little scary at the start, but you expect it now. I expect it. And sometimes I get a little disappointed when I go somewhere else and it's not as fast as here.
Why has it become that addictive?
Because something that pops into your head today can be actioned and executed tomorrow. And I see that every day.
Yeah.
Every day. But now, it's the place I want to be forever.
Forever?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a big call for Rockhampton-born Matthew. And to be honest, it wasn't always the way. The first years here were tough, made worse by the pandemic, until he found a friend in a fellow Aussie, a man he thought was a rival, but who turned out to have a big heart and some wise words, George Wee.
I asked him a number of questions about how to navigate through dealing with being a foreigner in this country. Now, I knew I was always going to be the visitor, but the only thing that I could give back to the team was my experience and the ability to make them a general manager one day. And that's what I did.
To give them the opportunity to progress. What was the advice George gave you?
Exactly that.
Really?
Yeah, be their go-to guy.
Wow.
And it's basically suggests that if rather than give you everything, maybe you and I could split it and do better together.
Right. And you feel that about your hotel and your staff?
100%. Yeah. Why should I get more money than everyone else? Why should my bonus be more than everyone else? If we achieve together, we do together. We have actually reduced our staffing levels, but increased our service and increased our ability to operate and give better experience because I gave the team the opportunity to get paid a little bit more.
Right.
A little less of you, a little more money, and then let's do better for the guests.
That's very generous of you, or do you see it as something that gives you something back in return?
It's a business strategy, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I also like seeing them smile at me.
That's why you got the cake.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
right.
scarf.
Better than eating the cake than having the cake thrown at you.
Right. So we have one order of play left for
Yes.
today, okay? It's your birthday.
Oh, God.
So we would like to say thank you as well.
Oh, my
If you
goodness.
wouldn't mind.
I'm happy to. Do you know how many cakes I've had today?
Well, here's another.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Ava.
Thank you.
Well, thank
Happy
you very
birthday
much.
to you.
Now, did you cook this cake yourself?
I did. We brought it from Australia.
Did you? It looks remarkably like you've been taught by my executive chef, but I love it.
Happy birthday. Thanks
thank
for doing
you.
the interview. Blow out the candle. Make a wish.
You know what? I sound like I'm part Chinese, but I just want to say having you here today reminds me what I do love about Australia. And I do love going home and telling Australians to come and visit. And when I love it when people come to China,
Yeah.
that I show them China through an Australian eye as well. So come to China, but I'm still Aussie deep down.
There's a peculiar quality Australians share when overseas. A collegiate bond that comes from mateship and the shared knowledge that a long way from home they're privileged to be part of something special. And for this fantastic four, there is no place more special than Shanghai.
Shanghai is the window to the whole of Asia, I guess. Yeah, it's just magical. It's just energy. It is so much buzz, so much happening, so much positiveness with everything new seems to come into Shanghai first. It's just a great dynamic city.
Shanghai's, it's a place where people come to make their fortune.
For me, it's the center of the world, Shanghai.
I mean, half my life has been in Shanghai, so I am absolutely 50% Australian, 50% Shanghainese. I won't even say Chinese, Shanghainese.
A lot of Australians are coming here. A lot of Australian businesses are coming here. And there seems to be like a collegiate quality. I saw you with Heidi the other day and you're clearly mates.
Yeah.
What does that Australian mateship mean in a place like China, in a place like Shanghai?
What do I miss most about Australia? I guess it's Brumby's meat pies and humour.
Yeah.
And having a cultural reference without having to say anything. A little sarcasm without being sarcastic.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're drawn to your mates. I know George from the Peace Hotel. He's a good mate of mine. And Heidi Dugan is incredible.
Is she a
at what
star
does.
here?
She's a star. She's a superstar. She's just my sister, but she's a superstar. And then Craig, he invented high quality cuisine in Shanghai. We have a very Chinese sensitivity. So these connections that we have, they're not just economic connections, they're cultural connections.
Matthew and Mr. Willis, Heidi and George, Aussies in China, making their mark and their fortune.
I just keep kicking myself every day and saying, gee, I work here. I mean, what a blessing.
Well, blessings to you. We have as a tradition here, we want to wish you good fortune for the future.
Okay.
And we have a fortune cookie for you to open if you wouldn't
okay.
mind. I
I
think it's
love
got a
that.
bit crushed in the way. It's a bit battered from some of the travels.
I see.
But if you were to open it and just look at the good fortune that you've brought to this hotel
Yeah.
and read your own fortune,
Okay.
would you mind?
Okay, of course.
Can you read the...
Well, I'm not wearing my glasses. You might have to...
Oh, all right. Your fortune,
Yeah.
according to your fortune
Okay.
cookie, is enrich your life today.
Yeah.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery.
Okay. To be honest with you, that is exactly the truth.
Fortune cookie. It is worth reviewing some old lessons.
Well, there's always a lesson in the history of a place like this.
I tell you, this is a good story. It just means, whilst you keep getting better moving forward, sometimes it is necessary to reflect back.
Well, I wish the both of you the best of luck in the future. Could I ask you, just while we're speaking about the future, I've got a fortune cookie.
and a fortune cookie for you. Do you mind opening it and reading it to
Okay.
her?
Does it come true? Is it?
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
Yes.
Heidi, many pleasurable and memorable adventures are in store for you.
Okay, Craig, you will meet someone very special soon.
Wow.
I thought that was me.
It is you.
Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.